Good morning, students. Okay, so let's get back to our studies. So today we are going to see exercise number 1Y. Okay, this is the last exercise of your first chapter. From the next class onwards, we will start the new chapter. Okay, so this is in this exercise, all the sums are based on simplification. You have to simplify the sums. Okay, and how do we simplify? For simplifying any given sum, we have to follow the BIDMAS rule. Okay, so here we are going to follow the BIDMAS rule and simplify these sums. So what is, first let us talk about the BIDMAS rule. So what is BIDMAS? What does BIDMAS mean? BIDMAS stands for BIDMAS. So BIDMAS means brackets, indices, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So whenever we are simplifying any given sum, we have to follow this order. Okay, first we solve the brackets. If there are brackets in the sum, first we solve the brackets, then we solve the indices. Indices means any if there is any power to a given number, that we need to solve first. Okay, then after that we solve division. Okay, and after division multiplication, after multiplication addition, and after addition subtraction. So we have to always follow this order for simplification. If in a particular sum, if there is multiplication also and if there is subtraction also. Okay, so check what comes first. Multiplication comes first and after that comes subtraction. So first we will solve multiplication and then we will solve subtraction. It is not that anyhow you can solve. You cannot solve subtraction first and then solve multiplication. Okay, so for that we need to go according to this BIDMAS rule and simplify. Okay, so we will see how to simplify sums using the BIDMAS rule. So the first question is work out. Okay, so work out. The first is 8 plus 2 into 10. So here you can see that there is an addition. There are two operations. First one is addition and the other one is multiplication. So for what we need to solve first, we need to first solve multiplication. Even though here the addition thing is given first, you have to solve the multiplication first. Okay, so first we will multiply 2 into 20. What is being multiplied? 2 and 10 is being multiplied, right? So we need to multiply this first. So we will solve this first. Yes, so we will solve this much part of the sum first. So, and the other part I keep as it is. Okay, so this will be 8 plus will remain as it is. Now we will do this. What is 2 multiplied by 10? 2 into 10 is 20. So I write 20. Okay. Now there is only, this is simple, 8 plus 20. What is 8 plus 20? Now there is only one operation which is addition, right? So this is simple. 8 plus 20 is 28. Okay. So this is our simplified answer. Okay. It's very simple. Now we go to the second one. Second one is minus 10 minus 8 multiplied by 5. So here there are two operations. One here between the two numbers there is subtraction. This is a negative number. Okay, this minus sign is for 10. Okay, and after the negative, the other negative sign is of subtraction. Okay, and there is a multiplication operation here. So which comes first? Multiplication comes first, and then after that comes subtraction, right? So we will solve the multiplication first. So what is, we will solve this first. So what is 8 multiplied by 5? Everything we will keep as it is. So this remains as it is. Minus 10 minus remains as it is. 8 into 5 is 8 5s are 40. Okay. So now I have got minus 10 minus 40. Okay. So now we have to solve minus 10 minus 40. So we have seen that if two negative numbers, if there are two negative numbers, according to the sign rule table, we have seen this, okay, in the previous exercise. So according to the sign rule table, what do we have to do? We have to add them. Why? Because both the numbers are negative. 10 is also having a negative sign and 40 is also having a negative sign. So we have to add them. So what is 40 plus 10? 40 plus 10 is 50. So I write 50. And which is the greater number? Greater number is 40. It is having a negative sign. So the answer will also have a negative sign. So this is our simplified answer for this given question. Okay. Now we go to the third one. The third one is 40 divided by 4 plus 9 multiplied by 6. So here there are three operations. Which three? Division, addition and multiplication. So let's check which comes first. Division comes first. So first we will solve the division part. So we will solve this part first. So what is 40 divided by 4? 40 divided by 4 is 10, right? 4 into 10 is 40. So 40 divided by 4 is 10. So this is 10. Then rest everything I write the same. Okay. Now there is one addition operation and one is multiplication. So which comes first? Multiplication comes first. So we will solve the multiplication first. So we will multiply these two numbers. So what is this? 10 remains as it is. What is 9 into 6? 9 5s are 45, 9 6 are 54. Okay, so 10 plus 54 I get. Okay, now there is only one operation of addition. So what is 10 plus 54? 64. Right? So this is the simplified answer. Okay. Now the fourth one. The fourth one is 15 minus 24 divided by 3 plus 12. Okay. So it is not that we cannot solve this part first and then this part and then this part. It is not like that. Okay. We have to solve it according to the BIDMAS rule. Only then we get correct answer. Okay. So here there is a subtraction operation. One is division and the other is addition. So what comes first? Division is coming first. So we have to solve this division first. Okay. Rest everything will remain same. So this 15 remains same. Minus sign also remains same. And what is 24 divided by 3? 24 divided by 3 is 3 7s are 21, 3 8s are 24, right? So 24 divided by 3 is 8. Okay. And then plus 12 also remains the same. See, only in place of this, I have put the answer. What is 24 divided by 3? 8. So only in place of this, I have put the division answer. Okay. Now, one operation is of subtraction and the other operation is of addition. So first which we will solve? Addition comes first. So first we will solve addition. Okay. So now, when we are solving addition, okay, here you can see when we solved this multiplication of these two numbers, we did not consider this minus sign. We had kept that minus sign as it is. Okay. We just solved what is 8 into 5. We forgot about this part and we just solved 8 into 5. Okay. So this is true when you have multiplication or division. Okay. Only when you have multiplication or division with the other number, then it is okay if you don't consider the negative signs. Because even if you consider the negative sign or if you don't consider, the answer is going to come the same. Okay. But in case of addition or subtraction, that means in between the two numbers, if there is plus or minus, then you have to consider the signs of both the numbers. Okay. So here I have to consider the sign of 8, which is minus. Okay. So I will tell you, if you don't consider this negative sign, what answer comes, and even if you consider it, what answer comes, and which is the correct one out of these two, I will tell you. Okay. So first I will take minus sign. Okay. Of this 8, I will consider this minus sign. So what I get, it is minus 8 plus 12. So minus 8 plus 12, one number sign is negative, the other number sign is positive. So according to the sign rule table, what do? We subtract them. So what is 12 minus 8? 12 minus 8 is 4. So I write 4. The greater number is 12 and 12 is having a plus sign. So this also will have a plus sign. Okay. And as we had considered this negative sign in this solution, in solving this, we will not write this minus sign again down. Okay. Why? Because when we solved this part, we have considered this minus sign. Okay. We have taken this minus sign. So we do not have to take it again when we write it down. Okay. But this remaining 15 will come down as it is. Okay. So this now becomes 15 plus 4. Okay. Now this is easy. 15 plus 4. What is 15 plus 4? 19. So this becomes 19. Okay. See, this you even can solve like 15 minus 8. What is 15 minus 8? 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 minus 8 is 7. And then 7 plus 12 is 19. So that way also you can solve. But here what are we doing? What are we solving the questions by which rule? By BIDMAS rule. And the BIDMAS rule says that if there is addition and subtraction, addition will come first and then will come subtraction. Okay. So that is why I am solving this addition part first and then I am solving the remaining part. Okay. So yes. So now I told you that we have to consider the minus sign over here. So considering the minus sign, we have got answer 90. Now if we don't consider the minus sign, okay, this is an extra part which is not correct, but just to tell you what happens if we don't consider the negative sign, then we will write 15 as it is, we will write minus also as it is, and we will just solve 8 plus 12. So what is 8 plus 12? It is 20. So this becomes 15 minus 20. And what is 15 minus 20? One number is positive, other number is negative, so we have to minus them. So 20 minus 15 is 5. Greater number is 20. It is having a negative sign. So this becomes minus 5. So do we get both the answers same? Do we get 19 and 19, or see, we have not got the both the answers as same. Okay. And the correct answer out of these two is 19. Minus 5 is not the correct answer. Okay. So that is why when we are solving, when there is a plus or a minus sign between two numbers, if they are added or subtracted, we need to consider the signs of both the numbers. Okay, if there is a plus or a minus sign in between two numbers, we need to consider the signs which are there in front of both the numbers. Here 8 is having a negative sign, so we have to consider that negative sign. Okay. Understood? So this is wrong. Okay, the correct way to do is this. If there is a multiplication and division sign, it does not matter even if you consider the negative sign, even if you don't consider the negative sign. Okay, so for multiplication and division in between, that doesn't matter. But for plus and minus in between, that matters. Okay, the sign of the number matters. Okay, so this was the fourth one. Now the fifth one is 9 into 2 minus 21 plus 21 divided by 30. So here there is multiplication, subtraction and division. So first what you need to solve? You need to solve the division first, because division comes first, then multiplication, and then the last is subtraction. Okay. So first we will solve this part. So what is 21 divided by 13? Rest all will remain the same. See, here I am not considering this minus sign. For 21, I am not taking it as minus 21, because the answer is going to be the same, because here there is division. Okay. So I will write this minus sign as it is down. Okay. So now what is 21 divided by 3? 7. 3 into 7 is 21, right? So the answer of this division is 7. Now there is one multiplication and one subtraction. So first I will solve the multiplication part. Okay. So what is 9 into 2? 9 2s are 18. So I write 18 minus 7. Okay. So what is 18 minus 7 now? This is simple. 18 minus 7 is 11. So I write 11. So 11 is my answer. Okay. Now the sixth one. In the sixth one you can see that there is a bracket. Okay. So when there is a bracket, you have to solve the bracket first. Okay. So we will solve this bracket first and we will leave everything else as it is. So minus 2 will remain as it is, plus what is 8 minus 5 now? We are solving this bracket. So what is there in the bracket? 8 minus 5 is there in the bracket. So what is 8 minus 5? 3. So I write 3. Then multiplied by 5 remains as it is. Okay. So here when I have solved this bracket, I don't have to put that bracket again. Okay. But why have I not put the bracket here? Because there is a plus sign of 3. If the answer of this would have come minus 3, then you have to put that in bracket. Okay. For any negative number you put brackets, right? So if the answer of this solution, if it would have been negative, then you put a bracket. But here it is just simply 3, so I didn't put a bracket. Okay. Now there is one addition and one there is multiplication. So first which we will solve? We will solve the multiplication. So we will solve this part first. And everything else will remain same. Minus 2 plus, what is 3 into 5? 5 3s are 15. Okay. So now we have got minus 2 plus 15. Okay. So now one number is negative, one number is positive. So what we have to do, according to the sign rule table, we subtract them. So what is 15 minus 2? 13. Okay. So the answer is 13. And which number is greater? 15 is greater. 15 is having a plus sign. So the answer will also have a plus sign. So the answer is plus 13. Okay. So in this way, we do the simplifying using the BIDMAS rule. Okay. Now we go to the seventh sum. Here you can see that there are sums which have brackets in them. Okay. The ninth one has 2 brackets. Okay. In one bracket there is again one more bracket. Okay. So we will see how to solve these sums now. So here there are 2 brackets. So you can solve both the brackets at the same time. In one step only you can solve this bracket as well as this bracket, because they are 2 different brackets. Okay. They are not one inside the other. Okay. They are 2 separate. So we can solve this also and this also in the same step. So I will tell you how to solve this. First we will solve the first one. The first one is 27 plus 33. So what is 27 plus 33? 7, 8, 9, 10. So this becomes 10 and 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 60. So 27 plus 33 is 60. So on solving the first bracket I have got 60. Now divided by, what is 25 minus 19? Let's do what is 25 minus 19. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 6. Okay. So 25 minus 19 is 6. So here you can see that in the same step, in first step only, I have solved the first bracket as well as the second bracket. Why I have solved this? Because these are 2 separate brackets. Okay. So now I have got 60 divided by 6, which is simple. 60 divided by 6 is how much? 10. So the answer is 10. Okay. So this is my final answer. Now the 8th one. The 8th one is 35 divided by 17 minus 12 plus 2. So first we will solve the brackets. According to the BIDMAS rule, everything else will remain same. 35 divided by remains same. Now what is 17 minus 12? 17 minus 12 is 5. So I write 5 here. Then there is plus 2 remaining. Okay. Now there is one division and one addition. So what comes first? Division comes first. So I will solve this division first. So what is 35 divided by 5? 5, 6 are 30, 5, 7 are 35. So 35 divided by 5 is 7. And remaining is plus 2. Okay. Now 7 plus 2, it's easy. 7 plus 2 is 9. Okay. So 9 is my final answer. Okay. Now the 9th one. The 9th one is, it might seem a bit different because there are 2 brackets, one inside the other. This 3 plus 9 bracket is inside this bigger bracket. Okay. So if this is the thing, then we have to first solve the bracket which is most inside. You can have 3 brackets also in place of this. Like here you are having 2 brackets. In some cases you will have 3 brackets also. So if you have if you have more than 1 brackets, you have to first solve the innermost bracket. So here which is the inner bracket? This is the inner one and this is the outer one. So first I will solve this bracket, 3 plus 9 bracket. Okay. So everything else will remain the same. 29 minus the outer bracket I am keeping as it is. Okay. So what is the inner bracket? Answer, 3 plus 9 is how much? 9, 10, 11, 12. So the answer is 12. Okay. Divided by, this divided by 2, I have kept as it is. So now the outer bracket, see, I have only solved the inner bracket and I have got 12. The outer bracket still I have to solve. That I will solve in the next step. Okay. So here we have solved the first bracket only. Now everything else remains the same. So now I am going to solve this bracket only. Okay. Everything else will remain same. 29 minus. Now for this bracket, what is 12 divided by 2? 12 divided by 2 is 6. 2 6 are 12, right? So this answer is 6. And now I have left with 29 minus 6 multiplied by 4. So one is subtraction operation, one is multiplication. So first we will solve multiplication according to bid mass rule. So we will solve this part first. And this 29 minus will remain same. So what is 6 into 4? 6 into 4 is 24. Okay. Now this is simple. 29 minus 24 is how much? 5. So the answer is 5. Okay. So yes, even if there are more operations, like here you had subtraction, addition, division, multiplication. So even if the sum is bigger, okay, if it is larger, if there are many brackets, still if you go according to the bid mass rule, you will never go wrong. Okay, in simplification sums, if you follow the bid mass rule, you will never go wrong. So that is why we have to solve using the bid mass rule. Okay, so this was all about exercise 1by. So here with this exercise we finish the first chapter. From next class we will start the new chapter. Okay, so yes, I hope everyone has understood this. We will meet in the next class, students. Till then, take care. Goodbye.